Hey everyone, I just want to say happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, even though it was yesterday. I wanted to do this content yesterday, but it wasn't aligned, so I'm going to do it today. I'm stepping away just for a moment from the Orishas and the major arcana of the African American tarot deck and stepping back into the minor arcana. If you haven't watched those videos, all those videos are on YouTube since like last year on the minor arcana, and all the Etsy research as well if you want to purchase the research. But the Ten of Pentacles, if you look closely, has Martin Luther King Jr. in the background, leading the people, right? And if you know anything about tarot, then you know that the Ten of Pentacles is not just about gaining wealth, enough wealth for self, but gaining enough wealth so that you are able to provide for your family for generations to come. It is a legacy. And if you know anything about my readings, I always say when I pick up a Pentacles card that Pentacles is so much more than money. Pentacles is your talents. Pentacles can be your children. It's things here in this physical realm, in this material realm, that we work hard at and we're able to touch, right? And another thing with Pentacles is that it's one of the slowest moving cards, not cards, but suits in the decks, right? So we have the thought, we have the idea, it becomes a vibration, an emotion, right? We have to have the willpower to take action to manifest this idea. Then we get the Pinnacle, and you can imagine just how much pressure it takes to make a diamond, right? So someone who has gotten to the Ten of Pentacles is just, you can just think about all that effort, the sweat, the tears, and to be able to be successful enough to provide for generations and generations to come is just a beautiful, beautiful feeling, and always a beautiful card to receive in a reading. Even if it's not about your finances, if it's about your talents or your children, the energy behind it is just something that should be celebrated. And we know with Martin Luther King Jr. that we have Martin Luther King Jr. elementary schools, high schools. I do not believe that there's a city you can go to in America that does not have a Martin Luther King Jr. street, right? This is how heavy his legacy is, and really shows that vibration and that energy of the Ten of Pentacles. I also have to add with the Ten of Pentacles that over here, and hopefully I don't say the name wrong, we have the Weary spirit, right? This is a spirit that is actually shown through many different regions in Africa. And this spirit looks over, it's like an ancestral spirit that looks over the family. And depending how, I don't want to say how the spirit feels, but depending, I'll just say it that way, the spirit can help grant wealth and well-being and look after the family. Or it can be on the reversal side, right? Depending if you're connected to your family, your heritage, your legacy. So we have really three things going on with this card. And we have to also remember that with the Ten of Pentacles, again, not just about wealth. The energy is so much deeper than that, right? It's about understanding your DNA, your history, your lineage, where you come from, what shoulders you stand on. You know, I could get this card if you were getting a genealogy report, or if you were trying to find out if you were going to be successful in finding a long-lost ancestor. If I got this card, I would say yes, that you are going to be successful in finding that ancestor or learning this part about your history. So just such a beautiful, beautiful vibration to be in. I don't know about y'all, but I was definitely thinking as MLK day was progressing, like throughout the day, like what is the legacy I would want to hold? What is the legacy that I would want to pass down? And remember, he was doing this in a time when it wasn't popular, when it wasn't like the thing to do. So in the face of adversity, in the face of just socially certain things not being acceptable, how can you still push forward anyway? Right? Because he went to jail. A lot of these things were against the law at the time, and they were pushing against things that were illegal. So no matter what type of jail you might find yourself in, what is the legacy, the Ten of Pentacles, the vibration that you want to give to generations and generations to come? So even though it is over, happy MLK Day, right? Love you guys. I will be continuing with the Orishas. Very, very, very powerful energies. I made sure that I got through the whole minor arcana before I touched the major arcana. So you guys are really seeing the end of just all the research I did last year. I appreciate all the support, all the love, and very, very excited to finish these stories. And we have Mabulisa coming up as well, right? That's like a whole other region of Africa that we're going to be talking about in these cards. So if you like history, if you like learning about Africa, if you like learning about ancestors that are of indigenous American descent, such as Martin Luther King Jr., then definitely check me out on YouTube, Instagram, the Tarot channel, all that stuff, okay? All right. Love y'all. Peace.